There is a set of code that accompanies this YouTube channel in every action it does. No bitch niggas, no snitch niggas, no Twitch niggas, and no switch. Get back to me on that last one. I still don't know what the fuck it means. If you are a member of this YouTube channel, you live by these laws. What happens when we find not just an individual or a group or an entity? We find an entire nothing but bitch-made niggas. You know what we do? Backhand, pimp style, nigga action.
Beanie and jacket season. Hey, don't get on me that this is a Reebok beanie and this is a Nike jacket. I don't want to hear it. It's that time of year again where the prices of games and gaming merchandise plummet. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Black Friday and Cyber Monday are back to save your wallets. This holiday season, we've been blessed with Nintendo's Indie World Showcase, Splatoon 3's Chill Season, and the Game Awards coming up shortly at the end of the year. As usual, timestamps on the side, and without further ado, let's get into it. First up, we have Nintendo's Indie World Showcase, which started off with a haymaker of an announcement, Shantae Advance Risky Revolution. That's right, your headbanging, half genie, half hero is back all the way from the Game Boy Advance. If you're unfamiliar, the original Shantae was supposed to have a sequel way back on the Game Boy Advance, but it never came to fruition. That is until now, 20 years later, where the ideas have finally been fully realized, complete with the original belly dancing transformations, foreground and background shifting, and an all-new 4-player battle mode. This game's big selling point lies in the foreground and background shifting. Not only can Shantae interact with the background, but it seems as though when she interacts with these switches, she can completely change the layout and connection points between the foreground and background, making for all new unique ways to progress throughout levels. This modern classic releases sometime next year. Nintendo's Indie Showcase featured 18 games, most of which are set to release next year. I'm not going to go into depth about all of them, but there's a couple of them that caught my eye. There was Core Keeper, a top-down dungeon crawler where you can build your own base of operations as you explore the underground. This game seems like a cross between Minecraft, Terraria, and older Zelda games, all styles that I personally really enjoy. And then there was Blade Chimera, a Neo-Osaka Metroidvania action platformer that has a kick-ass aesthetic that I really like in games like this. I need to start really getting into more Metroidvanias. I just wish I had more time to really sit down and enjoy these kinds of games. Nonetheless, I'm excited. I mean, come on, the Lumina Sword is the transformed soul of a demon. How badass is that? All in all, pretty solid. Not a huge event, but definitely a decent one for you indie enthusiasts out there. Moving on, we got the Splatoon 3 Chill Season trailer, where the Chirpy Chips are back with a new chiptune rock song. The trailer showed off a lot for the multiplayer content in the game. We got 2 stages, a brand new stage set in the ramen shop, Robo Ram Inn, and Bluefin Depot, a returning fan favorite from Splatoon 1. We also got several new weapon kits. I personally counted 7 new weapon kits, as well as a brand new special, the Splatter Colors Screen, a giant wall of ink that blocks the shots and visibility of the enemy team from one direction, and damages them if they try to pass through it. I think they also teased a few of the items that can be earned in the season's catalog in the background too. They even teased this season's big run, which they have sort of been neglecting for a bit now, so it's great to see that return on what looked to me to be Barnacle and Dime. They even hit us with a to be continued meme. The Chill Season is shaping up to be one of the more hype seasons for this game, and it comes to us the 1st of December. No mention of a Frosty Fest though, I'm afraid. Maybe they'll announce something soon. Either way, Splatoon 3 looking decent. Super Mario RPG is out as of the time of this recording. Since it is a new release, it most likely won't be on sale for Black Friday, but if you save some money on other purchases this holiday, I'd say now is a decent time to pick up this game, which is already pretty well critically acclaimed. Then we have Season 8 of Overwatch 2, which is set to come out in December, and with it will release the new tank hero, Mauga, hailing from Samoa. Earlier this month, we got a weekend teaser where we basically got to playtest the hero so Overwatch team could make some final tweaks and adjustments before releasing him to the public. As of right this moment, the specifics of what exactly will be included in the Battle Pass is unknown. However, we also got word of some competitive ranked mode reworks, where they will have changed the current rank system in favor of a more accurate and transparent one. Now your rank will be rearranged per game, and your rank will accurately show how far you have climbed. Additionally, playing with friends of different ranks will now pair you against players with similar ranks. Before, you couldn't queue with players in drastically different ranks. Now you can, and the matchmaker will adjust for games like that, making the entire experience a bit more accessible. Overwatch seems to be on a climb for this holiday season. Now, on to the Game Awards. Voting is officially up. What's your game of the year? We have 6 major contenders for 2023's Game of the Year. Alan Wake 2, which literally released a couple weeks ago. Super Mario Bros. Wonder, a fresh take on 2D Mario that we haven't had on a console since the Wii U. Resident Evil 4, the upscaled remake that is still coming out with content and expanding more on the story in a modern way. Baldur's Gate 3, the video game equivalent to Dungeons & Dragons, complete with the absurd option to fuck a bear. No, I'm not kidding. Spider-Man 2 for the PlayStation 5, the highly anticipated sequel to the pinnacle of, at the time, modern gaming. And The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, which, come on now, let's stop kidding ourselves. This is the real winner of the Game Awards this year. Everybody else, pack it up. We'll be drinking on y'all salty tears this year. But seriously, I think this is a pretty decent lineup of games for the awards this year. Really, I wouldn't be too bothered if anyone on this list wins. Maybe aside from Resident Evil 4 and Mario Wonder, which both just feel completely outclassed by the other 4 options. I'm actually surprised they even got up here when Armored Core and Starfield didn't. That said, I've seen pretty mixed reviews for both of those games, so I can't really make any judgment on the quality of those games. Lastly, I just wanted to recommend all of the games that I've mentioned that have released this year. All of these games I'm talking about for a reason, either because I personally like the game or the reputation accurately describes the game. If you happen to find any of these masterpieces on store shelves, even for just a couple dollars off, I'd say now's the perfect time to snag them. All of them are equally worthy of being purchased, in my opinion. So yeah, we're probably going to see some more news coming out sometime in December. I've got some Splatoon content to upload, Super Mario Wonder that I have to upload, and then some Tears of the Kingdom. I'm going to go ahead and finish the game and make a review for it and have that up sometime maybe late November or early December. But as of now, I'm gone.